Okay, today I want to explain to you the psychological benefits in working out. Working out has many well-known physical benefits to your body, but I will take you through the benefits it has on your internal health, starting with your brain, so if you're stressed, maybe you have all these kinds of things on your mind, the way you breathe, as in your heart rate when you go to sleep, and to how you feel. Everyone has different opinions when it comes to the subject of working out. Some dread the thought of having to actually get up and challenge their bodies when there's a perfectly good TV or computer screen right in front of them. Others have the ideal of getting that summer body and wanting to go out and live good, of course. But what a lot of people fail to realize is the actual benefits it does for you inside, the psychological benefits. Working out reduces stress, anxiety, and depression. Just like your body, your brain can only handle so much before you decide to drown yourself in all your thoughts. The way we think is a powerful thing. So if you're depressed, if you feel depressed, most of the time you're going to want to just be home laying down. But if you think, I can get out of this hole, I can make myself feel better, then you will. Positive outcome, right? So one of the ways to have a positive outcome is working out. Working out is proven to reduce all of those symptoms and is even recommended by doctors according to the helpguide.org. He states, physical activity is even prescribed by doctors for conditions such as depression, anxiety, and any kinds of heart conditions. It's free medicine without the side effects. Because as we well know, if you guys know this on side effects, it's always worse than what you actually have. Suicidal thoughts, we don't want that. Exercising relaxes muscles, reduces the impacts of illness, and gives the feeling of well-being, and most importantly, builds up confidence. That's right, it builds up self-esteem. Okay, I get what you're thinking. Obviously it does. When you work out, you lose weight. Of course you're going to feel better. Well, yes, that's true. But being confident has much more to do on how you feel towards yourself rather than what you think you look like. Confidence is feeling good about yourself, realizing one's self-worth, and exercising can help with that. According to Vanna Crawford, the author of the website for livestrong.com, regular exercise can have a positive effect on self-esteem, which improves your fitness as well as your appearance. So, how much exercise do you have to do to feel better about yourself? Well, according to the American College of Sports Medicine, the guidelines are from at least 20 to 60 minutes of dynamic activity for 3 to 5 days of the week. Another way to enhance your self-esteem is by working out can actually improve it can make you smarter. According to Arena Nixtina, exercise helps you to feel mentally and physically prepared for the challenges before you. The way you feel better prepared to achieve your goals, and knowing that you can take tasks that you set for yourself helps you feel confident in any situation. So how does this all tie together? It does for the simple fact that mental and physical health are in one. Which leads me to the last point, which is that exercise can help you with sleep. So let's say you have a lot on your mind, so basically that's the mental thing, and you have a lot on your mind and you don't want to do anything about it, you just kind of want to sleep, but you can't because you have so much on your mind. So one way to have that cured is by exercise. A new study by National Sleep Foundation concludes that people sleep significantly better and feel more alert during the day if they get at least 150 minutes of exercise per week. More than 2,600 men and women ages 18 through 85 found that exercising provided a 65% improvement in their sleep. A study was also found that people who do exercise were 68% less likely to have leg cramps while sleeping. So basically, you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night, you get to sleep throughout the whole night, you feel better already. So, when you sleep tonight, dream about how better your life will be if you started to exercise more. You would be reduced from your stress, you will sleep better, and you will feel invincible. Forget about looking good, that already comes with the package. It's all about those psychological benefits that will make your life a little easier. Thank you.
All right, Raphael, what did you think?
I think your speech was good because you had good energy up there. Like I saw the hand motions that you would do, and like it felt like you were connecting with the audience because you would make us laugh and all that stuff. Your thesis was good. You had great support, and yeah, I just like the positive energy. The only negative thing about it was that you would kind of look at your note cards a bit too much. Well, at your rubric letter, and that it was good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I think that there's some things to agree with. I thought that the purpose statement was very clear, which is good. I did think, however, that the purpose statement was substituting for an attention device. I mean, there wasn't really anything to get our attention at the beginning. It's this close to being today my topic is, so you start with the purpose statement. That's a little bit awkward. I think that you've got something in the opening section that would work a little bit more effectively as an attention device, and that's people's different opinions about having to get up and do the exercise, and they have different ways of viewing it, and I think that's kind of the visualization that you want to start off with. Some people can't wait to get up and exercise, and other people dread the very idea of it. I understand that that's a problem, but here's what I want to tell you about this today. It's something like that, and then it would feel a little bit less like we had just dropped in the topic, without any sense of why we're here and where we're going with it. I thought that the preview needed to be a little bit sharper, and that contributes a bit of a problem in the body of the speech. I did see that the third point was very clearly signposted. It sounded to me that there was a distinct second point, but you got a little bit lost trying to find that particular point. And I'm not exactly sure where the first point started and ended, because I didn't think the material was that distinctive there. You do have some research in the presentation. I think that's good. You never tell me what dynamic activity means, so I assume that it's not enough to just stand up and look good and look how dynamic I am. It's got to be something a little bit more engaging than that. So I think we could use a little bit more information like that. I think I made the comment on Owen's speech when everybody was, because we'd had an earlier speech about activity in the brain and that sort of thing and the benefits there, and I thought, geez, what he just said, laughing could replace all the stuff I need to do for exercise to get myself that particular benefit. And it sounds like almost we could have the same thing. Well, is laughing enough dynamic activity? Obviously, I think you need to explain that it's a little bit more involved than that. The visuals, I'll tell you what, the first one just seems like it's background, it's wallpaper, because you never really make much reference to it. We know what the subject is. The second one is kind of a nice humorous transition point about self-image, and I like that. I thought that worked pretty effectively. And then, like, there wasn't anything else in the speech that really did much to explain what you were talking about. In fact, you kind of go back to the first image as a label for your second point. So it's kind of a lazy transition. Well, we're off the second point. I don't have anything else, so we'll just go back to the first point, which is the same thing that you were looking at the beginning of the presentation. And that felt a little weak. It didn't feel like there had been much thought or energy into that. So I think that's a little bit problematic. But I'd agree that I thought your presentation was a little bit more dynamic. You seemed a lot more engaged in what you're talking about. And that helps. That helps quite a bit. So it covers up a number of sins when people at least, seem to come across like this is something I'm interested in and I want to talk about a little bit, as opposed to just something I have to do. All right. Thank you.